Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. So we doing these last two videos because we ain't gonna do no videos tomorrow. I'm reacting to Katt Williams. He had a lot to say, y'all. Let's roll it. Me watching TV.
Know why
We're gonna be skipping around.
Tell us why. People know I don't go everywhere. I'm not interested.
Wait, hold on. We're gonna be skipping around.
All of America fumbled a bit when that happened. And then he said some stuff that we haven't heard in 100 years in Hollywood. You ain't say nothing. This man told you he had Katt Williams' role. He was gonna be Money Mike. Wait, and Katt, wait.
In case you don't know, he's talking about Ricky Smiley in the last Friday movie that they both played in. Ricky Smiley came out and said that he was supposed to get Katt Williams' role, and Katt Williams is quote unquote setting the record straight.
Was gonna be the Santa Claus. Now let's 3 quick points. You mean in Hollywood they cast a 5'5" black Santa Claus that weigh 145 pounds? That's your story. Your story is the Ricky Smiley that couldn't even do curse words because he had a Christian fan base.
Why do they keep messing with Katt Williams? They know Katt Williams don't care. He'll say anything.
He was gonna play the pimp. Why you didn't ask him why has he played a woman in more movies than he's played a man?
Well, I didn't know.
He shouldn't be able. You wouldn't let us.
I hope don't. Y'all know how Hollywood get. Hopefully Katt Williams will be all right, but he dropped some bombshell.
An athlete that been on steroids talk about one of the greats. Ricky Smiley can't act because Ricky Smiley can't act. He told you the story about when the movie came out. Where did he say he watched it? At home. He wasn't even at the premiere. You telling this man you stole that. Oh, so he could get his name in the same sentence with a great one. It is sad. He was just that bitter when we were shooting it. He told...
So he basically saying that Ricky Smiley was mad because he felt like he should have got that role. Money Mike, the pimp.
Everybody, it should have been my role. Everybody on the scene. Why do you?
Let's skip a little bit, just a little.
And all the pull. The problem with Friday After Next is we're trying to make a classic comedy. And this comedy involves a rape. And rape is never funny, no matter who it happens to or what the circumstances are.
By no means is Katt Williams violating community guidelines. What he's saying is the truth. But y'all know that R word is not regularly used on YouTube.
If you would allow me to allow us to do this movie without a black man getting raped in it.
He telling this side of the story where he took the part and had them take the grape out.
I promise you that it will be twice as funny as it would be with him getting raped.
Ricky Smiley. So in other words, he's saying Ricky Smiley is fruity duty. He's a bowl of fruit. That's what he basically saying. That he had no problem with the grape scene.
So considering that's the real story, why would you bring up that story? 35 members of the cast and crew have never brought up that Ricky Smiley was gonna play Money Mike. No one ever saw me put on a Santa Claus suit. We got a wardrobe department. They made a Santa Claus suit for me. Why that wasn't in the bloopers? Why? And here's the other thing. Everything that Money Mike said...
Expose.
Katt Williams wrote. So what Ricky Smiley say on his? You can't say my lines, I wrote them.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I already know that I'm gonna be funnier than you. What he told everybody was Katt Williams, and don't nobody know who he is. I'm on the radio. I'm with Steve and Shay. Everybody know me. That's what he told everybody that would listen to on the set. That's the truth of the matter. He was so egregious, not now. Then he was so egregious.
But y'all, hold on. We got more stuff to cover on this. Hold on.
I I played a lot of characters, 60 movie roles. I'm not playing Katt Williams in there.
I don't know, Katt. We might not let you drink anymore. The way I mean, we ain't even got.
I'm not fueled by I've had a sip, less than you.
Boy, Shannon Sharpe like that mess, boy. Him, Whack 100, Charleston White, these dudes, they making bukus of dollars. He just sitting there with his eyes buck like, man, I wonder how many views I'm getting. This went viral in one day. Look at his face.
I'm just saying, I can't let these dudes lie. Cedric's sitting here telling you why he ain't a movie star. He over here look like a walrus. You didn't say nothing. He can't even get his arms off his stomach. Sitting over here, why I'm not a movie star.
He trying not to laugh. He trying to be diplomatic.
Remember, when Cedric the Entertainer starts, he's supposed to be singing, dancing, and telling jokes. That's why he's called the Entertainer.
Right.
We found out he can't sing, can't dance, and doesn't write jokes. He did 4 comedy specials. They're so bad, Shannon, they're not available on Netflix or Tubi. Can I say that again for the audience? They're so bad that they're not available on Netflix or Tubi.
I like that necklace.
You don't think Say's a good comedian?
The world doesn't think that, sir. I have 12 comedy specials. He has 4
I gotta
specials
see if
that are
Katt
not
Williams is a
available
lady.
on Netflix or Tubi.
It seems to me, Katt, that you had a lot to get off your chest.
Look at Shannon.
No.
You wanted to set the record straight.
Winners are not allowed to allow.
Look, when he leaned forward like that, he thinking about them numbers.
I don't say any of these things if my name is not breached by these people on your platform.
So, he talking about all these people mentioned here and more.
If you give a liar a platform to lie, then I'm not being messy by saying, hold on, that never happened.
Absolutely not. I mean, if a person is allowed to tell a lie, then shouldn't the person be allowed to set it straight, tell the truth? I definitely agree with him on that.
It's untrue, and there are hundreds of witnesses for each thing I'm saying.
So let me ask you this.
Look at Shannon.
What is your relationship with Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley, and Cedric the Entertainer as you sit here currently?
For 30 years, they're a group. These aren't 3 random.
So now he's finna get to taking swipes and kind of exposing Hollywood. Y'all pay attention.
Guys, the way that Ricky Smiley kept appearing at all of my auditions is because of Steven said he would tell anybody that, listen, they got a gang on that side. They know what it is. They know who the gang is. Why Earthquake not in movies? Because he's illiterate. He can't read. And they found that out when they gave him a show and put the cards in front of him.
He did have a show.
Like, all of these dudes are co-entwined and they share secrets, and this is the age of truth, and the truth doesn't need to be scared of the fact that people tell lies. Cats on drugs. Where are the stories? Why is there no story of anybody?
There's no stories. When I heard that, y'all know me, I was looking for it. None.
Whoever sold a drug to me, did a drug with me, was around me when I was inebriated. I got 5 daughters. I got 5 sons. Why would we tell these ridiculous stories? Because it's competition. You feel like, well, why comedy guys can't just get along?
Yes.
Why didn't you get along with the other teams you were competing against? If you're a Denver Bronco, why you don't get along with the Cowboys? Something wrong with you?
But I don't disagree. I don't
No.
No, that's
okay,
not.
what comedian do you like?
Did you play against the team?
Yes.
I've taken 46 comedians with me on the road. 40.
So much for that being a hater. You know how they always say Katt Williams is a hater? How can he be a hater putting that many people on, giving them a chance?
Okay.
I'm not the comedian you can give that to. I only put on comedians that are funnier than me. Anybody that ever...
Not a hater. Haters don't do all that. You know, for instance, the YouTube haters, right? Insecure dudes at the top. They don't even like to mention the smaller YouTubers' names. So I get what he's saying. It's like almost everything, whether it's church, YouTube, comedy, there's always a hierarchy. And that's what he's talking about.
Told you differently was a fat Faison liar. There's nobody like me in the business.
Look at Shannon.
Faison said that getting a Netflix special is easy. I have 12 specials. Guess how many Faison got? 0.
Wow.
Why is he allowed to have conversations about real estate?
And they do be always asking Faison this, Faison that. Every time something go down, they go right to Orlando Brown and Faison. They know Orlando Brown don't care. They know Faison said as well.
Stand up, people. We do not let people who are on the juice discuss real athletes. That's all. As a journalist, that's all. That's all I'm saying. I don't harbor any resentment to any of these entities because I can't be jealous. I've never seen them have anything that I ever wanted. If you sign up for their program.
Katt Williams is like dropping bombs on these dudes. That's why this is going viral. The two things everybody talking about right now, I'm going to cover these two things. The swan dive the dude did at the Judge and Katt Williams.
You get a light-skinned, weird-faced wife that never do an interview. Listen, in 20 years won't do an interview. Nobody's ever talked to her, and she's never been interviewed anywhere. And now, understand, I'm not talking about one person. What
Shannon like, oh my, should I stop him? He's putting me on the spot.
How they all end up with that. That's part of what you get. I came in this business saying I was going to expose. When I talked about my...
Are y'all listening to this? Like, he's literally telling what wives they get, who the group is. It's like it seemed like this what he do, and it's pure genius. He'll be cool to get a little more work, then he probably stack his change, go shopping, and then he right back to exposing them again. And Katt Williams is that guy, man. He's him.
Michael Jackson, when I talked about R. Kelly, they canceled me for these things because why would you talk about another black dude? Race is not where the line is drawn. It's God's side and the other side.
Yes, sir.
And we don't care.
And that's what y'all gotta recognize. The race is a smokescreen to keep people divided, divide and conquer. Strategies of war. The real battle is the Most High versus the devil. That's what he's saying.
There's nothing about the other side. Period. All of these.
Okay, so we're gonna skip ahead a little bit because it's a lot of other things I want to. Oh, here we go. And y'all, free advertisement now. Live moths, go to Taco Bell, so does your cat. Wait, hold on.
When you live with
oh my goodness, it's a long 5 seconds.
Your day can be
giving information no one else knows or has ever heard. So I'm taking them at face value.
These are this is like Steve Harvey telling people he used to be homeless. That's my story. That's not his story. Steve Harvey was never homeless. When Mark Curry was touring with him 25.
Whoa. He took his story too. So Cedric the Entertainer is still in his jokes. Steve Harvey's still in the story.
5 years ago, he was making $3,000 a show in cash and doing 5 shows a week. They just tell the stories.
That's a lot of money, y'all.
Thanks to my my wife, I'm where I am. You said that about the first wife. You forget that? You told us.
Look at Shannon. Shannon grinning over there. He couldn't help it that time. Katt Williams funny, man. Look at Shannon. He trying to stay diplomatic. That time he couldn't help but laugh, man. They gonna be mad at him for laughing too. That's what they be doing.
Then you went and married somebody else that think like a man. Like, what are you talking about? They think they can rewrite history. Guy Torrey did a beautiful special about the Comedy Store and Fat Tuesday, where he said that Steve and Cedric and Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish came through there and made all lies. Steve and Cedric never performed at the Comedy Store at all. Tiffany was only seen at the Laugh Factory. In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation at any comedy club.
I know he got a lot of people mad.
He already had his deals when he got here. Have we heard of a comedian that came to LA and in his first year in LA, he had his own sitcom on network television and had his own movie called Soul Plane that he was leading? No, we've never heard of that before.
He ain't lying there. Like, it take a lot, and it take a long time for them to get up. Thinking back, Kevin Hart did rise pretty quick, y'all.
For that person or since that person. What do you think a plant is? Maybe people don't understand the definitions of these words.
Industry plant, that's what he's talking about.
He just did his documentary with Chris Rock where he shows you that his whole upbringing in comedy was on the East Coast.
Yeah, it was.
So how simultaneously was he here in Los Angeles doing the same thing?
I don't know, Kat. Can't answer that one.
It happened. It didn't happen. And I hate to seem like a petty individual for picking apart lies.
Get petty, man. I get petty, man. It's all right. People need that.
But Jussie Smollett gonna keep lying until you say we don't believe you.
He put him in it too.
Like, it's important in the checks and balances of the universe
right.
that liars not get to make complete narratives for themselves.
Exactly.
Are you afraid about being blackballed again? These are some power people.
What do you mean again?
Did y'all hear that? He said, "Are you not afraid about being?" Now he trying to look out for him. Look at his face. That's like the concerned big brother. He said, "Are you not afraid that you're gonna get blackballed again?" These are some powerful individuals.
These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything.
Now listen, y'all. Now that is the truth. That's biblical. Remember, if you go back on my videos, those of y'all that's been rocking with me, No Matrix, I talked about that. We're going to have to probably do a part 2 on this. The devil gets permission from the Most High. Like, even when he attacked Job, he gets permission. So what the devil normally does, the devil spends as much time trying to destroy the prophets and destroy their name so that won't nobody listen to them, won't nobody trust them. You know what I mean? He's right about that.
Lose blessings for his people. That's why, you know what the number one job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is? Is to act like it didn't happen.
And that's true as well. So don't think you can ask somebody if they are Freemason or they in the Illuminati and they're going. It's called justified lying. That's a thing in these circles and look at Shannon like, oh boy, man, he put me on the spot.
They all do the same job. Why do you think Gary Owen can't cross over and he already white and been in comedy for 25 years?
Mm-hmm.
If what I say ain't the case. It's a cabal. It's a consortium. They rock with who they rock with and they don't with who they don't. And
I don't know if YouTube is like that. It might be. I hope not YouTube, but I know what he's saying because I done did the research. It's not about talent. It's about who you know. Y'all can't tell me I ain't funnier than these big timers. So y'all think, okay, name somebody, and sometimes I don't even be trying to be funny. I just be being myself. But name somebody that's funnier than me. They got 1 million subs. They got 100,000 subs. They got 200,000 subs. I mean, some of them are funny, but come on, man. Come on, man. I've been doing this here.
I'm not scared of being the competition any more than you were when you lined up across from a superior team. Yeah, on paper, they're a better team.
Right.
They have all the assets and resources that we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that factors in. I guarantee you it won't.
Wow.
Because Shannon
Sharpe drinks be looking, man, I gotta have it. I gotta find out what the name of his brandy is. It just look rich. Like it just look like it got a nice smooth taste to it. I gotta find out. I'm gonna ask my son.
Sharpe gotta be a different person than that other person.
Absolutely.
And he always was. That doesn't change when I change teams. That remains the same. That's how a legacy is built. So all of these shortcut takers, they kept...
He talking about people that sell their soul. Allegedly, he has not.
Canceled me for talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came out, but he offered to suck my penis in front of all my people at my agency. What am I supposed to do? He did all of that. I'm thinking I'm the only black person on the script. I get there, there's 3 other black guys on there. Ooh. Huh.
So you wonder what they did to you?
I told him no. What y'all do?
Look at Shannon. He can't help it. I'll be laughing too, man. It's just impossible to be around this dude without laughing.
And this is why when I walk in a room, heads go down. Behind my back, I'm nothing. I'm just a regular old comedian that's bitter and jealous. But in my face, no. The king has walked in and they have to respect it only because I've not taken the shortcuts. I've not been funded. They pay you to not talk about things they don't want you to talk about. They tell you that themselves. I can't do that because Steve told you that he stopped doing stand-up because he has 7 TV shows. The only problem is when he stopped stand-up, he didn't have those 7 TV.
Yeah, we gonna have to come with a part 2, man. It's a whole lot to this, y'all. So we gonna have to come back with a part 2. Stay tuned.